everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising with Battle On. Got a fantastic game for you guys. It's a great game, I love it. Let's do this. Okay, so you're going to start this game up and you got a bunch of different modes here. We're going to be doing campaign, obviously, but the war room is cool because you can battle computers and you get scores and there's like pre-deployed maps you play on. Battle maps, this is actually a place where you buy stuff. It's like the shop for the game. You can get alternate skins for characters, and you can get new maps to play on. Link, you can battle with friends if you have the actual cartridge game. You could probably even do it over Game Link, but I'm not sure yet. Design room, you can design maps, and you get to edit the colors of the commanders you want to use. Versus, you play against friends or the computer on a single device. And campaign. Let's get started. Alright, so we are in the prologue. Macroland, where the Black Hole Army's Iron Fist has crushed all opposition. Elsewhere, their grip is tightening. Pretty scary stuff. Hawk, come to me. By your command, my Lord Stern. How goes the Macroland invasion? Excellent, my lord. The other codes have just completed their operations. Our objective is clear, is it not? To establish a base of black hole operations here on Wars World. Yes. Recently I instigated a great conflict between the countries here. I sought to conquer them all amidst the unrest. I failed. That was in Cosmoland, was it not, my lord? I will not make the same mistakes again. This time, I will have a base and invade at my leisure. To that end, I need materials and money. Do not worry, my lord. The codes have been given their orders. They will transport all that you desire from the lands they seize. Do not fail me. Never, my lord. Whoops! Well, that's pretty gravy stuff. Hey, Sammy. Nell said you needed to see us. Ah, Andy, Max. Thanks for coming so quickly. You're not going to believe this, but the Black Hole Army's back. You gotta be kidding. Didn't they learn their lesson the last time? I guess not. Let's go get them. Where are they? Slow down, Andy. The enemy's not here in Cosmoland. Huh? Well, where are they? In our world. In Wars World, there are several continents, right? Really? Continents? Isn't that old people stuff? You twerp! You don't know anything about continents, do you? You only lose that when you get older. Hey, you're not calling me dumb, are you? I'm just saying that people who don't know anything, don't know nothing. Knock it off, you two. This is neither the time nor the place for that. According to Nell, Macroland is the focus of the conflict, but they've been spotted in other countries too, including here in Orange Star. And Blue Moon and Yellow Comet? Yep, and Green Earth as well. Wonder if they're mobilizing to push the Black Hole Army back too. Woohoo! It'll be like a family reunion. Andy, this is war. Do you think that's anything to be excited about? No, but we'll get to see everyone again, and that makes me happy. Come on, let's go. Hold on, Andy. Andy, he's gone. Well, we all gotta go sometime, right? At least he's got the right attitude. No sense getting all bummed out before the battle even begins. You know, it's been so peaceful around here lately. Just know Nell is going to want to give us a little refresher course on basic combat ops. But that's fine. After all, you can never have too much training. Oh, great. Just what I wanted. Another boring lecture. Alright, let's get started. So you got this Jai-freaking-normous world map here. By Jai-freaking-normous, I mean it's not that big. I wonder what this one over here is. Black hole. Dangerous. Dangerous. We're going to start with Orange Star. Take out Black Hole's troops. Hey, why aren't the Orange Star lines broken? They're stronger than we had anticipated. I don't want excuses, I want victory. More trouble, sir. We have reports of a new Orange Star co arriving.
Lord Flack, if we continue, we're only going to take more casualties.
Nothing else to do. Use the troops we got left. This Orange Star Co. What's he like? Well, you're going to find out in Mission 1, Cleanup. That's right, you're going to be doing quite a bit of cleanup in this game. You clean up the acts of Black Hole. Alright, want to know what the best part of this game is when it comes to Nell? You can hit start and skip what she has to say. Also, Andy's theme is amazing. It is great. It's been made into many remixes, all of which are awesome. Well, not all of which, but most of which are awesome. Personal props go to CS Guitar 89. Dude makes awesome music. Anyways, the goal of this map is to just kill these 2 units, and you have 3. Well, you have 4, but 3 that can deal damage. So we want to do damage. Want to bash. That woman's tough. Can I win with these units? Ha! This is where the fun starts. Alright. He's actually pretty easy to beat. So you learn a couple of simple things here, but I'll be teaching you instead of Nell. Hey Nell, we're fighting the Black Hole Army, right? Yes, however, it isn't Stone we're facing. It looks like another cone. I get the impression that whoever it is just wants to smash things. That's all you need to hear from her. Flack looks like he wants to smash. Flack angry, Flack smash. He's a big dude. He smashes. He bashes. He'll hit you in the face. But, the cool thing, we are much more skillful than him. Also, on the map itself, you can see the different terrain here. Plain, wood, mountain, you got river, reef, HQ for headquarters, you got road. You have other buildings too later in the game. And the number of stars there is the defense bonus you get from it. The higher the number of stars, the better you can defend while on that terrain. Also there's sea, and I thought there was shoal, I guess not. Anyways, co-menu, you get to see the commanders. Scroll down and see their stuff. You'll notice that there's a discrepancy here because the guy on the right has that tank thing under the regular tanks, the circle-shaped one. That's called a Neo tank. You don't get to find out about that yet, but you can look at the different strengths of the units and stuff. It also tells you about their special attacks that you can do, their commander abilities. You get attacked or attack, and you build up stars, and the more stars you have, the better you can do, and the faster you can get to the abilities. That'll tell you about your funds, income, number of bases you have, units you've lost, and units you have, what day it is, how many neutral bases. This tells you how you win the fight. Options, you can turn the music off, you can turn the visuals off, which I'll do in the future, exit the map, or yield. Yield means you quit. You can save, and you can end the turn. And now I'm going to end the turn. So now we get day 2. And I'm going to show you a couple of techniques that the game itself doesn't teach you, but they're very useful. This one is called blocking. You put units in front of enemy units or on top of enemy buildings, like you could put it on top of a base or something where they're making units. And it stops them from being able to advance forward, or it stops them from being able to use that building. But more on that when we get to it. For now, we're going to deal some basic combat, and we're going to just try and take out his units. The explanations will become fewer and farther between in the future, but for now, I'm just going to be explaining everything I'm doing in the order I'm doing it, and then later in the videos, since there'll probably be longer missions, well, they will be longer missions, I will be giving probably less explanation and focusing more on the moves I'm making. So I'm going to teach you about the combat aspects now, and in the future I will teach you about how these techniques should work. So more on that later. So fun fact, you can capture stuff. Actually comes in pretty handy because you have to do that to win certain missions. How you capture is you take one of your units, you put it on top of a building that isn't the color of your units, and then you, instead of doing wait or attack or fire, I guess, you would do capture.
That will help you take buildings. You'll see that in the next mission, Mission 2. The Orange Star Army is here! I order you to surrender!
You did it, Andy. This area has been liberated.
It was kinda too easy.
Don't worry. I have a feeling that we're in for a whole slew of combat. Today, however, we celebrate your victory. Keep up the good work.
Alright, Mrs. Bighead, thanks for that one. Okay, so you get scored on speed, power, and technique. Technique, number of guys of yours that have died, you want 0. That will get you 100 points. Power, how many units you took out in the process. If you get all of them, you get 100. Or if you just bash face the whole game, you get 100. And speed is how long it takes you. Number of turns. S rank is the best, 300 points is your best. You want to get 300 every time. I can assure you right now that's not going to happen because it's very, very hard to do. Unless you're better than me at this game. In which case, I don't think you're going to need all the help that I'm giving. But, anyways, day 1 complete. Now we can move on to the second mission. And you can save after every mission. If you get 300 points, save. Unless you want to play the mission again, you get 300 points again. But my recommendation is do that. It's worth it. So now we're on to the next mission. We're going to go to Numero Dos. Black hole is closing in. Can I hold the bridge? Only if you're strong enough to hold a bridge, because those things are heavy. Lord Flack, Orange Star forces sighted on the opposite shore.
What? Is that all they got? Ha! Send out the tanks. Tanks are powerful, and they move far. Tanks are the best. Orange Star Coast? Ha! I'll crush them. Crush them all like bugs.
Alright, so he wants to crush us like a bug. He is the fly swatter, we are the fly, according to him. Mission 2, Border Skirmish. You see, here's the cool thing. We're better than he is. Commander, enemy troops have been spotted on the far side of the river. Are you sure? Here? In this rural area? What are your orders, ma'am? Should we cease ops and attack? That's affirmative, soldier. We can't allow the enemy a foothold this deep in Orange Star territory.
Good assessment, Sammy. Want to know what else is a good assessment? You don't want to hear me talk anymore.
So true. Thanks for that one, Nell. Moving on.
Sammy, you already know the basics of troop deployment, so, you can ignore what I have to say.
Great. Alright. So we have new units, and we have old units. This is a mech. She'll tell you that mechs are cool. I will too. Mechs, are good against tank units and stuff like that, whereas infantry suck against them. Mechs and infantry are your 2 capturing units. You want that. The damage percent right there, by the way, is how much damage you're going to deal. Pretty sure that's self-explanatory. Yeah. You need to capture bases in order to move forward. Sammy, specifically, can capture things faster than the opponents, and everybody else for that matter. Her special ability is that she captures at 1.5 times the rate of a normal capture, which is really freaking good. Because in certain missions, you need to capture things really fast in order to win, because you need to make lots of money. Sammy's infantry and mechs are better at fighting than her other units, and they're better than those same units for other people. However, what this does mean is that her other units don't get bonuses. So, every commander has bonuses, and different commanders are better at different things.
2 women co's. Good country. Must have it.
Buddy, use a creep. Use a creeper. We do not like you. You are a disgusting human being. Ouch! That enemy's hurt. The enemy's hurt? That unit's hurt. Whatever. I need some place to rest it. Okay, ready for this? You drop a unit on one of your own places, like this city right here, and they will heal. Certain units only heal in naval bases or air bases, which we have not gotten to just yet. But yeah, that's the way that you can heal. And APCs can give back gas or fuel, and they can give back ammo rounds. The APC right here, when it does supply, it gives those things to them. Also, if you hit B on a unit that is your opponent's, or even on yours, it'll show you the attack range of that unit. You use this to strategize and figure out where you want to move your dudes. You'll notice that this spot right here is as far as they can move, and I've got a guy right here. So he's going to heal up next turn, And I'm assuming they're going to move up and take some brutality in the next turn. So what I'm going to do is prepare by moving this artillery here, which has a range of 2 to 3 spaces, so that if they move anywhere over here, or here, if they try to move near me, they're going to get blasted by the artillery. And tanks have pretty good range, as you can see, and they deal some massive damage. You get the bash, lots of bashing. They're good. They're tanks. They beat up humans pretty hard. I mean, that's what tanks do, right? Alright, so they're moving in front of me, and they're like, yo, I got units. And I'm like, come at me, bro. But their problem is that I have an artillery right here. I'm going to blast him in the front. 63 damage. It's a lot of damage. That's enough to do a lot. Also, units do not go by strict percentages, except for in the actual like attack damage. So they'll have right now 37 because it dealt 63. But it'll show up as 4, so their attack power is still 4, even though their defense is actually lower. Anyways, yeah, it works on a 100 point system for the actual attacks, but it shows it in a 10-point system. So we're going to kill that. Mechs are good against tanks, actually, which is kind of funny. They got bazookas! Like the bubblegum, only much more deadly. I mean, what mechs say is, I came to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. So, they steal from Duke Nukem pretty hard, but I'm okay with it. Also, if you attack first, your opponents can counterattack with direct combat units. Ranged units can't do that, so if they attack an artillery, well, you're kind of boned. Anyways, next step here, load up the APC, supply our mech right there, because he's not on a allied building, and end the turn. Ooh, right, he's attacking us now. Okay, so that was kind of dumb for him to do, but they need to do something, right? Well, here's what's cool. You can either A, attack him and not necessarily kill it, or you can move your tank back, leave him on this space to heal, walk up here, fire on that and absolutely obliterate it. And then you get to move your buddy APC over here. Now here's what's cool about this. APCs are good at surviving. They survive. They're made to carry stuff around. Also, artilleries are great bait. You throw an artillery out there and they do not want to get in the way. They're like crap artilleries want to get away. So they're going to go straight for the artillery probably, that's my guess. Also, if you hit the L button, you move to the units you haven't used. If you hit the R button, it'll give you the information on the terrain you're on, or about the unit you selected. Also remember, hitting the B button will show you attack ranges, A button will show you movement ranges. Now we're going to end the turn, and we're gonna take this fight pretty soon. So he's gonna go after him there, but we have the terrain bonus, so that's bad for him, and we actually went out on combat because Sammy's infantry are better than Flak's. And now they're gonna go after that, which is fine with me. Do what you want, bud. I can't attack with the infantry or the artillery this turn. But what I can do, which is pretty funny actually, I can move the mech onto the water and then attack that. Now, we have a terrain disadvantage, but our units are better than theirs anyway. And mechs are good, so deal some damage. Then you're going to come in here, we're going to kill this guy, and we're going to do something kind of sneaky actually, which I think is funny. We are going to pack up our infantry into here and move over here. And we're going to drop him in a safe area up here where they can't reach. And we're going to back him off a bit and protect, so they can't really go after us now. End the turn, and they have their choices. They have a couple of options. Most of them are bad, I'll be honest. They can go after the artillery and do nothing, or they can do whatever. I don't really care. I'm going to make it, they're not. Next step, by the way, if you want to do what I do, I'm going to turn off the visuals because they take forever. And since you've seen them already, looking pretty good, right? So now we're going to drop this guy on their headquarters. He's going to capture it in like 3 turns. Maybe even 2. I think it's going to be 2 because of the bonus you get for them. But yeah, we're gonna bash face now. That's what we do. Yeah, we're gonna bash face. Bashing face is fun. All right, do your thing. I'm gonna take the headquarters, and we'll win. You can usually win by either destroying all of the enemy's units or by taking their headquarters. I usually do it by destroying all the units, but that's just me. Yeah, so we've dealt as much damage as we can before we actually kill the unit, and now we are going to capture the headquarters and win. So that is mission 2 completed. Grr, not bad for a girl. You're the Black Hole Co? You're just a thug. Who do you think?
Yap, yap, yap. Shut your trap. I'm leaving for now. Next time I'll put you in your place.
Hey!
He escaped. And he was so rude, too.
Ugh, makes me so angry. If I get the chance, I'm gonna run him down.
I'm glad we can depend on you, Sammy.
Alright. Victory. Mission complete. And we have made it through the first 2 missions, 300 points. Wow, that looks good, doesn't it? Like a boss. Pro champion status. Moving on. First 2 missions are complete. 300 points apiece. And I'd say this is a pretty solid place to end the episode, seeing as well we've been going on for like 22 minutes. So I'm going to save the game now. And I'm going to say I hope you enjoyed this episode, everybody. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.